Hello, so if you are Canadian or from Ontario, you know how much we are upset with the Liberal government and the fact that they are selling off Hydro One and raising many people's hydro bills. So, this is something that just happened today and it's ticking off a lot of people. So, I'm wearing this just as a joke, by the way. Basically, we have Kathleen Wynne, who's selling off Hydro One, raising our hydro rates. Here's a clip of what she says to what she calls third party, which is the NDP, which almost actually won the election a couple of years ago. Many years ago. Kathleen, rest in peace anyways. So this is what happened today in Parliament. Check it out.
Wynne says stopping the sale would not save 1 cent on bills.
If the Premier thinks hydro bills are too high, if they're unacceptable, why has she been causing them to go up for 14 years?
Mr. Speaker, let's be perfectly clear that what the leader of the third party is saying, first of all, is that she would not have made the investments that we made in this province. She would not have jump-started a renewable industry in this province. She would not have shut down the coal-fired plants. She would not have invested in thousands of kilometers of line, Mr. Speaker. She would not have built new generation in this province. She would not have made those investments. And, Mr. Speaker, Today, what she would do is she would cancel the broadening of the ownership of Hydro One, which would not take 1 cent off an electricity bill in this province. That is the solution that the leader of the third party is putting forward. A solution that would not take 1 cent off one electricity bill.
Basically, she is defending her actions, saying that no, the NDP would not have brought in many new things, getting rid of coal plants and all that stuff. Obviously, that needed to be done. However, the main part, she totally skips over the answer she needs to say because she can't say the real answer. The real answer, and it was publicized many years ago when they were originally thinking about selling off Hydro One. It was on a CBC article, National Post, it was everywhere. The fact that they're going to be raising rates of hydro because they need to please the investor. I invested in Hydro One myself. I know this stuff. So, that is why. Let's continue to listen to what she says.
Says her government is still working hard to try to reduce electricity costs. The Tories want the government to rein in the salaries of Hydro One executives.
The CEO of Hydro One makes $4 million. In BC, it's $400,000. In Quebec, it's $400,000. This is completely out of whack with comparators.
Mr. Infrastructure, come to order.
Premier, Mr. Speaker, to the Premier, will you have the Hydro CEO come back to the drawing board so that we have compensation that's appropriate when people can't pay their hydro bills?
The $4 million number that the leader of the opposition is using is the outside amount, Mr. Speaker. In fact, the CEO of BC Hydro took home $1 million last year, Mr. Speaker, not 500,000. So as long as we're dealing with facts, that's a good thing, Mr. Speaker. Our focus is on reducing electricity prices for people across this province, Mr. Speaker.
Now, we have just heard that the temporary conservative leader has said that the Ontario Hydro One CEO makes $4 million per year. And he wants to have Kathleen Wynne, which is the leader of the Ontario Parliament, he wants her to look into his salary and many other salaries of Hydro One and maybe help out and decline the cost of how much it costs to have these people run these companies. Her only response that she had was the fact that, oh, I'm sorry. Just to keep facts straight, our CEO makes $4 million, sure, but just to make facts straight and real, the BC CEO of electricity doesn't make $500,000. He makes 1 million, which is still, if we're counting correctly, this is still, the Ontario electricity CEO is still making 4 times more, Kathleen Wynne. Come on, do your math. It's simple. It's like the shirt says. Right there. Read it. Read it. I know you won't read it because you're too worried about how to get more money out of the system. Let's not forget the real facts behind why hydro rates are going up in Ontario. The real facts. And I have 3 big ones. Number 1, you sold off Hydro One. Investors want to be happy, so they raise the rates on hydro. Simple. Number 2, this is another simple one. You spend too much money on too many things. Instead of gradually going into renewable energy, you said, let's go in at full force. That's number 2. Number 3 is a big one as well. It happened in Oakville, Ontario. The fact that you canceled an electric plant. For the fact, I don't know why, I didn't research it, I just know you canceled it. It cost billions and billions of dollars to cancel it. Come on, let's run the system right. I know we can do it, we're Canadian, I think we know our math. Let's get shit going.